Tomorrow marks 1 year since the shooting death of 12-year-old Tamir Rice by Cleveland police. An officer mistook the boy's pellet gun for a real gun and opened fire. A grand jury is still looking at evidence and deciding whether any charges will be filed. Al Jazeera's Andy Rosegen joins us live from Cleveland, where it has been a day of reflection. Andy.
BC, there's a church service going on right now for the family of Tamir Rice. They've spent this day looking back fondly on Tamir, but also looking forward in frustration over why this case still is not resolved. Inside this Cleveland Recreation Center, where 12-year-old Tamir Rice was playing a year ago, just before he died, his family and friends and total strangers gathered to light candles, to pray, to pass out stones that will go into a garden they call the Butterfly Project, and to remember Tamir.
Tamir was a mother's boy. He loved his mom dearly, and he's going to be dearly missed. He is dearly missed.
But outside the center, at the very spot where an officer shot Rice within 2 seconds of pulling up, the mood was much, much colder.
There are certain people that need to pay for what they did. They need to pay. They need to pay, and with their lives, because you had no business taking a life when you didn't really know what was going on.
The family is furious that a year on, there is still no resolution from a grand jury. They claim the county prosecutor, Timothy McGinty, seemed on their side in the beginning, but that has since changed.
The prosecutor's behavior has been very strange and erratic. He's engaged in conduct that no prosecutor engages in if they're genuinely interested in seeking justice for victims.
Specifically, the prosecutor has announced the results of 3 experts who have all testified to the grand jury that the shooting was justified. McGinty has said he's simply trying to be as transparent as possible with all the expert testimony.
That to the family appears to be designed really to try to tranquilize the public into accepting an injustice.
The family is demanding McGinty remove himself from the case, but legally that's all they can do, besides grieve for Tamir. The family will hold another church service tomorrow morning, followed by a candlelight vigil tomorrow night. Then on Monday, they're going to march to Prosecutor McGinty's office, they say, armed with hundreds of thousands of signatures on petitions, BC, that they say are demanding that he recuse himself from this case.
And Andy, we've been hearing talks of possible protests tomorrow. Are you hearing the same thing?
We have not actually heard of specific protests. The family is saying, look, let's not go down that road. They want to get through this grand jury process as quickly as possible, but they do point out that we had these police-involved shootings in South Carolina and in Baltimore where the grand jury came back with a decision within weeks, if not sooner. Why is it going on for over a year now, BC? That's their big question.
Yeah, it is a big question. Andy, thank you, reporting from Cleveland.
I'm the leading state sponsor of terrorism.